Okay. Oh, shit, I was supposed to tell too. God damn. Okay. What's the word, y'all? Tap in, tap in. We got a little bit to talk about today. We only gonna be here for a little bit. Quick little hour and a half or something like that. We only gonna be in here for a little bit. If you in here, tap in. Let us know where you from. Let us know what y'all repping. Shout y'all out, man. On this nice Sunday. It's a lot that's been going on too. We gonna talk about it. What's up? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all at? I'm gonna talk about it today, y'all. Ah, Lorenzo, you on timing already. That's what I'm talking about. Your boy Dolph, long live Dolph. A lot is coming to light. But y'all know truth shall always be revealed. Your boy Young Dolph, definitely, like I said, rest in peace, Dolph. A lot's coming out. I think before we even get to the court date, I forgot when's the court date? For straight dropping Cornelius. But before we get to that court date, a lot is gonna be revealed. Warframe Path, what's up? Peace to you, bro. Dolph Day Thursday. Yes, sir. It's crazy. They just gave Lil Baby a day too. I find it kind of weird. They just gave him a day, not too long after your boy Takeoff was killed. I mean his funeral. It's a little different, but maybe it was already in the works before Takeoff was actually killed. Who knows? Long live Flipper. What's up? Paper route for sure. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Y'all Hefe, Camden, New Jersey. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey. Facts. Yo, T, I appreciate you for pulling up. I was actually supposed to hit you up. I totally forgot. My fault. I appreciate you for always being on point, man. I appreciate it. Salute the Hookah. Lorenzo, what's up, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you for pulling up. He getting locked up. Who's that, Lil Baby? Nah, Lil Baby just got his day. He just got a day today. So today, November 13th, is known in Atlanta as Lil Baby Day. Dominique Lil Baby Jones. Happy Sunday, everybody. As y'all see, I'm trying to go live a little more often. You know, and plus we got a lot to talk about today. I'm gonna try to fit it in within like an hour and a half. I gotta be up at like what 3:30 today, 3:30 in the morning. What's going on, PJ? What's up? I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. East St. Louis, what's up? On the check-in. Chicago on the check-in. Flipper, what's up? West Side Chicago. Millie, I see you. Baytown, Texas in the Camp G. All right. New to the channel. I appreciate you for pulling up. That's No Diaz. I appreciate it. He say new to the channel. Trust me, listen, if you're new here, don't worry about it. We vibe out. We have fun. Everybody, you know, we meet each other. It's nothing but calm vibes. Trey Jones, what's up? Appreciate you for pulling up. You got the right caption. That's a fact. You know, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to talk about it. Rochester, New York, 585. Okay, Keita. Okay, shout out to Rochester. Shout out to Rochester. Shout out upstate. Shout out everywhere, man. Shout out everywhere. What's up? I know I got some more places in here. What's up? Where y'all from? Let it be known. This going on YouTube, so definitely shout out where you from. Rochester, Boston. Okay, Boston, 617. Franco, shout out to you. Rock 585 here. Okay. Escobar, I like that name. That's witty. Listen to Lil Wayne album featuring Takeoff. Uh-oh. Put me on. What they talking about? I'm gonna catch it though, but what they talking about? Ironically, you know, it's crazy. I was just listening to a lady who she said she's Pierre Thomas. Pierre Thomas, yeah, Pierre Thomas' mother. That's QCP. You know, one half of the QC label and all that. She has a lot of interesting things to say. A lot of interesting things to say. Lil Wayne said he got mob ties. You know, it's funny. What's that song? Northside, I think. Northside it is. Takeoff say he got mob ties too. Some with the North and the mob ties. Crazy. Before you start him, I just want to say, how about the Cowboys? Come on, man, with them Cowboys, man. Them damn Cowboys. He got to get it together. He got to get it together. Your boy Dak Prescott. I was just watching it. It's crazy. I was editing the Rikers Island video. I just did a video on the Rikers Island officers, the correction officers. They just got caught scamming the sick leave. And that's been going on a lot. For y'all that don't know, in Rikers Island, you know, that jail in there, it's a lot going on in Rikers Island, man. Everybody keep talking about closing Rikers Island. Let me tell you right now, when it comes to Rikers Island, they keep saying close it, but the people that's within Rikers Island, they just gonna go somewhere else. Whatever jail they go to is gonna be the same thing because it's not really the inmates. The inmates is the problem on a violent behalf. However, the COs contribute to that as well. They bring in contraband. They bringing in anything from cell phone, drugs, you know. If you know, you know. It ain't no secret neither, so. You know what I mean? But they said they got off with like 380,000. They scammed anywhere from 380,000 in sick leave. So pretty much they was getting paid their full salary just to sit at home. Y'all go check the video out on YouTube when you get a chance or after this live. It's a little one before you saw it. It's on the funeral album, which is crazy if it is. I gotta go check that out. Durham Living, what's up? Gregory, I appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to Durham. Pretty Keto, what up? Chill, Escobar, it's still early, bro. Damn, it's early. He ain't wasted no time. Shout out to Escobar. I can't. Shout out my boy, man. P Mom needs to be protected. Yeah, that's a fact. I was supposed to do a video on that earlier, but I've been behind. I've been trying to go get groceries, watch football, run errands, get a car wash, and do videos and do laundry all at the same time. So I'm a little behind, but I still gotta do that video. As soon as I get off of this live, I'm gonna do the video. I already got everything gathered for the video. I just gotta edit it and put everything together. But yeah. Do we want to start with that? You want to start with P Moms and talk about what she was saying? For sure, I had that like. Sure, how they was scamming. Yeah, it's damn sure it's shame how they scamming. I mean, let's be real, right? Oh, I heard something. Let's be real. If we had the opportunity to do the same thing, I'm pretty sure we all would be doing that. They said they was getting anywhere from salaries up to $160,000, all while just staying home. Now it's no what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say coincidence. I hate using that word, so I'm trying to take that out of my vocabulary. But the thing is, a lot of people in the correction officer realm, they doing the same thing. I got somebody that I know that's actually a correction officer, and what he says, what they do is they little scam or whatever. Let's say they're trying to break up a jail fight. If they're trying to break up a jail fight, if they so much as fall, you know, they can say their back hurt, their neck hurt. A lot of them, they getting sent home and, you know, getting paid leave. And we know how often fights happen in jail. Or you can orchestrate one if you're the CO yourself. Act like you fight, whatever the case may be. Act like you fall trying to break it up. And you could fake whatever injury you say you got, whatever. So I ain't going to sit here and act like if I wasn't the CO, I wouldn't be doing it too. However, right now it's getting crazy because it's a lot of understaffed. It's way low understaffed when it comes to the jails in New York, which is kind of crazy because now they're saying that's the reason why all this violence, all this contraband is and all drugs, that's why all that is able to go on because there's no staff members. So they abusing it, and the problem is they getting caught, man. So if y'all know anybody that CEOs or anything, tell them to chill. They are wild. I'm an Eagles fan, 15 years strong. Jalen Hurts. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Jalen Hurts. I've been watching Jalen Hurts since he been in college. I think they were smuggling him before he even got to the NFL. Hurts was putting in pain, but the problem is, what was that guy name that was after him? Or I mean, not after him, but that was before him. He was like a backup. Hurts was a backup at first, and it's like they would never give him his shine. No matter how much he'll come in for the starting QB, no matter how much he dominated, they never gave him his proper shine in college football. I feel, but you know, you can't keep away greatness. Max security, check it out. I told you. Follow on Instagram. Hookah, you that dude. I appreciate you, EBSCO. I'm just showing my rock, see people love now. Now I'm playing with you, bro. You know, just talking that mess. 10 minutes away from Houston, there's Grammy out here, G. Harris County. Exactly at the streets. Rest in peace, Single. Yeah, so you know it's great. I've never been in Houston per se. However, I hear a lot about Houston. I hear that pretty much them boys run it down there. And when I say them boys, I'm talking about Montage, Rap a Lot, you know, the whole Prince family. I'm hearing that they run it down there. Mostly almost anything that go down there goes through them. You know, like I said, I don't know how true it is, but one can only, imagine, because you see how Jay Prince Sr. is perceived amongst the entertainment industry. So, but we all know by now that that whole Takeoff situation was janky. There's actually a woman who she says was actually flown out by Takeoff, and she was texting him that night. And she's spilling a lot of tea too. She got proof and everything. I gotta go look into that after this video too. I mean after this live. So it's a lot going on right now, man. It's a lot going on. But the truth shall always be revealed. I always say that. Look at Young Dolph. It's coming slowly but surely. Things is coming out. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to cover everything. But in a few minutes, we're gonna get into everything. Give me a minute. Appreciate you, EBSCO. So how y'all want to start it off? Let's start it off with Kanye West. All right, so Kanye West, right? So recently, Dave Chappelle, he just did a little not a stand-up, but he did a skit, a comedy special, and he spoke on Kyrie, and he spoke on Kanye West and the whole situation. He was fairly respectful of the whole situation. I feel your boy Dave Chappelle knows what's going on, as if a lot of people do. They know what's going on within the entertainment industry. But as we see with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, when you speak on certain things, they try to cancel you, try to make you look crazy. And that's exactly what's going on. So, Dave Chappelle kind of treaded lightly, but he made it funny, promotional vibes. Yeah, Dave Chappelle been speaking facts. Y'all remember when he went on Oprah and said what he said? It's just that people aren't paying attention. Dave Chappelle knows what's going on, but once again, a lot of people know that when you speak on certain things, you become a target. However, Kanye West, he goes on. The media call him, the paparazzi, ask him how he felt and whatever, talking, doing what the media do. Kanye West expressed that his mother was a sacrifice, because this is what everybody talking about right now. He's finally came out and said it, that his mother was actually a sacrifice. We all knew that. We all knew that. Whether people chose to believe it or not, I'm not speaking to the people that's, non-believers or chose not to believe. But for my people that know what's going on within that entertainment industry, you know what's going on. You remember when Kanye West said, I sold my soul for a Happy Meal. What did he say? I sold my soul for a Happy Meal, like a Happy Meal that came with some toys, whatever the case may be. Personally, what I think Kanye West is going through or has been going through in the recent years, he participated in that industry and what it came with, and he was cool with it until he realized, like the rest of them, what it really comes with. And he's trying to get out, he's trying to get out of that realm, but guess what? It's hard. And people that usually do that, they either get labeled crazy, jail, or death. Right now, they're making them look crazy. But the thing is, he's saying, he's saying things, but people are so in this realm of not wanting to hear anything he say because they make him look crazy. They made him look crazy. You see what I'm saying? To the point to where it's like, he done said too much craziness. We don't want to hear it, which is cool. But I always tell y'all, take what he say or anybody else say with a grain of salt. Just like Charleston White. Charleston White say a lot of weird off the wall things, but then he says a lot of things that you do need to pay attention to. I'm not saying I agree with him, but I don't just dismiss anybody because they said something that I don't agree with once. But Kanye West did say that his mother was a sacrifice. It don't get any more clearer than that. People usually be like, oh, well, it's not this because of that. It don't get no clearer than that. The man out his own mouth said his mother was a sacrifice. So what are you going to say after that? Then he began to name people like Jordan, Bill Cosby, in which, if y'all know anything about Michael Jordan, I think it was his father. Wasn't it his father? I think it was his father. Or was that? Yeah, it was his father where he was killed. Was it Bill Cosby or Jordan? Y'all remind me. But Bill Cosby or Jordan, either their father or whatever, was on the side of the road when somebody just came up to him out of nowhere and just ended up killing him. It was either Bill Cosby or Jordan. Okay, Jordan. A lot of these deaths from back in the days never made sense, but we didn't have social media like how we have now to actually, speak to each other and relate and actually be able to be like, yo, nah, that don't make sense because of X, Y, and Z. We don't have people like how we have now to speak on it, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, to point out the flaws in certain stories that they gave us. He don't care. Yeah, he don't care about the industry, man. He done made his money. He done made his money. He done made his money, so he's not really into it. But you know what kills me, right? People would sit there and say, all right, he's crazy. All right, no problem. What about Prince? Prince was saying it the whole time he was alive. Then they had to get him up out of there. Most of these guys that got too much money, when they know they can't, they can't deal with them, they're trying to paint them in a certain light, like they're crazy. So we don't listen to them. So, we put them in a dismissive mind state. But no, we gotta listen to him. Prince said it. Listen, Prince didn't want to work with you if you didn't own your own masters, because he knew that money wasn't going to you. I keep going back to what Leo Cohen said when he was on Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne pointed out, like, yo, you being contradictory because you're saying that you want to help these guys, you want to help their situation and whatever the case may be, but then you're signing these guys that's promoting violence and death and X, Y, and Z. And he said, well, you know what? I got kids to feed. I got mouths to feed. I got people to feed. So he's pretty much letting you know, listen, I don't care what that community got going on. I don't care who dies. But guess what? As long as I eat, as long as the people around me eat, the people I need to make sure eat, as long as they eat, that's all that matters. You all make a living and waste your lives observing and listening to the deaths of each other. Nah, it's called spreading awareness, because it can happen to you too. You see what I'm saying? That's the part that people don't understand. It can happen to you too. It can happen. You know what the problem is? Nobody cares until it happens, until it hits home. It's all conspiracy theories until it hits home. That's what people don't understand. I'm telling you. Until it hits home, nobody's going to care. That's the problem. Being reactive instead of being proactive. If we was a little more proactive, we'll be able to progress a little more. You see what I'm saying? Go a little further. Own stuff. Look at rap. Rap started in the Bronx, right? Rap started in the Bronx, on the streets. On the streets. They didn't believe in rap, bro. We pushed that. We made it cool with the Adidas, with the clothing, to the dancing, the everything. They didn't believe in that. It was jazz, rock and roll, and all that other bull crap. Then guess what happened? Well, not bull crap, because that's good music too. I mess with the jazz, certain rock, not too much, but we pumped that. Once it became popular, then they came and took it over. Think to yourself, why you don't have not one black person in a power position in rap, and we started it? How crazy is that? How crazy is that? I'm not talking about your Diddy's, your Jay-Z's. No, they only got money to people like us. We only think they got money, that's us. We think they got money. There's people over them that make real decisions. You see what I'm saying? There's people that control them. That's the people I'm talking about. There's people that control hip hop and rap that we don't even see, that we don't even know. And they aren't black. You see what I'm saying? They aren't black. Think about it, right? Now I was talking about this with somebody in our DMs earlier. When you hear something like Drake got 500 million, he got 500 million, he got this, and then y'all get excited, or you hear Jay-Z got this for this album. So if you think that's crazy, just think about the money that the people over them are seeing. You see what I'm saying? Think about them. Think about the people that's over them and the amount of money they're seeing. Then Run DMC, yeah. And that's Sony. Sony owns, yeah, Sony. You got, see, your big companies, your Sonys, your Columbias, your Interscopes, your Atlantics. Those are like the umbrella companies. Then you got the little stuff, the what is it, the QCs and the Bad Boys and the things like that. We're not talking to them people. We talking about the higher ups. The Clyde Davises, them type of people, the Universals, the Motowns, those type of companies we talking about. Those are the people that seeing the real money. Let me catch up on some of the comments. I'm trying, I got into it a little bit. Usually I check up on the comments. I got into it. Hold on. If you can't be brought, you will be deleted. Facts. Shout out to you, Greg. Hold on. I'm gonna get to y'all. Hold on. Hold on. He is crazy and smart at the same time. He is crazy and smart at the same time. Yeah. See, but then again, I didn't put this screenshot up neither. I gotta put it up. I be getting so backed up. But if y'all a couple days ago, Kanye, he went and screenshotted the messages that he had with his physician, the healthcare physician that he went to go see. Remember when Kim tried to refer him to somebody to get help? This was in the beginning. When, first of all, with that situation, all he wanted to do was see his kids. He was going on a whole rant, about seeing his kids. We all was laughing at him. And that's what kills me. When we need to be helping, we laugh. Then when we see them going crazy, then we want to sit there and ridicule them. You got Diddy, you got Meek. Oh, Kanye needs help. Kanye, nah. Don't speak when he's in the media for something negative. And then when it's time for you to step in, nobody steps in. It reminds me of Kyrie Irving. When everybody's sitting there saying, oh, why he apologized? What you mean why he apologized? He apologized because when he was speaking and being ridiculed and his money taken away, nobody was standing up for him. So what you think he gonna do? You see what I'm saying? What are you gonna do right now if they let you off your 9-to-5 job? You see what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna say you're gonna apologize, but you're gonna fight for your job. In this case, he was standing strong until he couldn't stand strong anymore. Not to mention, nobody was coming to his aid. Nobody was coming to his side to help. Now you got the Shannon Sharps and the LeBrons. Now they want to make U-turns. I think it was too excessive. I think the penalty was too excessive. Guess what? It's too late. Y'all was participating in the foolery when he needed y'all the most. Now when the man sit there and they penalize him, don't spin the block back now and say, oh, it's a little too rough. It's a little too excessive. Nah, you participated and you picked your side. You the reason he at where he at. People are crazy, man. But look at and also in that situation, look at the power that we have. Everybody went crazy on LeBron after seeing how he was lying and what he said about Kyrie. Honestly, I think some of these guys don't even know what Kyrie did. They just falling in the hands of the media. Because when you pay attention, the media people keep saying, "Oh, how do you feel about what Kyrie said? How do you feel about his anti-Semitic? How do you feel about his words and him?" Guess what? Kyrie never said nothing. He never said nothing. All he did was repost a video that's on Amazon to this day. These guys sitting there, "Oh well, yeah, I think he shouldn't have even said he should." Guess what? He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. So it's either one or two things. These guys are paid to promote an agenda, or they really don't even know what's going on, but speaking on something that they don't even know about. And the creator that made the same movie that Kyrie reposted, guess what? He upped the price on it because of course it got major recognition. Then he also pointed out, yo, I don't see why any of this is a problem because in order to upload something like that on Amazon's platform, it takes months to be approved, and it was approved. So why isn't anybody saying anything to Jeff Bezos or Amazon? But you know why? Because they can't say nothing to people like that because their money is too long. Or they're not the target in so many words, lack of better words. Finding Kyrie for refusing to say a movie he likes has a part in that fans people. Yeah, it's crazy. That's like somebody judging you for your beliefs right now. That's like that's like you right now, right? Saying, well, I'm not too, familiar with the church. I go off of faith. And then someone saying, you know what, you fired from your job. What? Hold up. For my beliefs? Not for my beliefs. Come on now. Kanye and Elon Musk is the same boat, pretty much. But Elon Musk, he got the complexion for the connection. Not to mention, his money up there too. There's not so much they could do with him neither. No Limit Longer, what's up? How's everything? Yeah, Bill Cosby's son, Jordan Pops. That's a fact, Taniqua. They took his son straight up out of there. So it was a good game on there. Michelle. Corey Turner, what's up? Shout out Youngstown, Ohio. Samara Johnson. If you can't be bought, you will be deleted, yo. Bankman, Fried Fella, get deleted. Watch this, Bankman, Fried Fella, get deleted quick. I gotta check that out. Look cool, I ain't never seen no cameras at blurry in downtown. Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you. Let me tell y'all right now, man. And I said this when the whole Duck situation was going on, Nipsey Hussle situation was going on, the DOLPH situation was going on. First of all right, let's talk about the DOLPH. Well, I'm not going to get into that yet. We're going to get into that. But right now, let's just talk about the surveillance footage, right? Did you see that footage? Did you see that footage? Let me tell y'all right now. If you commit a crime right now, and they got you on surveillance, they're going to see so much as the acne on your cheek. Why is it every time one of these rappers either get locked up or there's a crime against them and the suspects, you never see their face? It's never accurate, ever. Down to their mugshots. Now, of course, I'm not proud of this, but I've been incarcerated before, right? And let me tell you right now, every mugshot I ever took, let me tell you how clear. I'm talking about 4K before 4K was 4K. You see what I'm saying? So you can't tell me that these rappers, every time a rapper is incarcerated and got to take a mugshot, it's blurry. The suspects is blurry. It just, I don't know. I don't know what to make out of it. All I'm saying is it don't make sense. And that's coming from somebody who been through it before. Anybody that ever been through it would tell you that. So every time I be seeing these surveillance footages where everything is blurry, I already know what's going on. Then when the narrative don't fit, you know, the surveillance, then I know what's going on. Simple. Life is not, let me tell y'all, the truth, the lie and the truth is just that. It's clear cut. The truth will always be clear cut. If it's a lie, it's always confusing. Simple. If you ever tell me something and I feel confused, I know you're lying to me. That's how I go off it. That's how I play it. Cause the lie is straight up. There's no confusion in the lie. I mean in the truth. They did that to Michael Jackson, straight up ruined it. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you. That man Michael Jackson had so much money they had to get rid of him. They didn't like that every time something came out, they had to go to Michael Jackson. That man owned the Beatles catalog. He had some of Elvis catalog. So he owned a percentage in Sony. He had his own rights. Man, that man wasn't playing. Mike Jack had too much, literally too much money. Any of these rappers that you think got money right now, Mike Jack had that times 10. If you think Drake, you see Drake house and they say it's this amount of millions, guess what? Mike Jack had more. Mike Jackson, let me tell you why they had to get rid of him. He had more money than some of these label owners, or just as much. It was never supposed to be like that. They had to humiliate. And it's funny, all the stories that we used to hear, because I used to believe in the Michael Jackson bull crap when I was young about him being this. I don't want to say it because we're on YouTube. But, being this with the kids and this and X, Y, and Z. And then when you actually grow up and you start to hear and see all the bull crap going on, then the same people who were the victims, they come out and say that they were lying or they was coerced into saying something, it's bull crap. It's bull crap. How the hell a trained doctor going to accidentally give him? Exactly. A trained doctor give MJ too much medicine. Not to mention, I just did a story on that too. What was it? Conrad Murray? Conrad Murray. I think, if I'm not mistaken, January, March, April, May. January, April, March, April, May. January, wait, hold on. March. Oh yeah, so it was it April, January? Damn, I'm trying to remember. I think he was prescribed what medicine? No, forget the medicine. He was assigned to Michael Jackson in either May, February, March, April, May, either April or May. And let's just say Michael Jackson died, I think in June, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was one of them situations where he was just assigned to Michael Jackson literally within a month and a half or something like that. And the next you know, Mike was dead. Come on, man. Ironic enough, the man came from Houston. Matter of fact, we spoke about this on our last live. Bugging. CJ King, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. I know I'm mad late. I'm just trying to get to everybody in the chat. But every underlining needs to be exposed before you can convince the masses that there's a group above. Right now, my job with this whole channel, I just try to bring awareness. Whether you believe it or not, I just hope I could encourage somebody to go out there and think for themselves. Think outside the box. Stop listening to the media. Even if you're not listening to the stories that I say, I just hope it encourage somebody to think for themselves. Go out and get their own information. Go out there and do their own research. You don't have to believe a thing I'm saying about any of these celebrities or anything. I just hope this spark something in somebody's mind to say, you know what, I'm going to start thinking for myself and not take what these guys say for face value. That's all. That's my only goal. Yeah, shout out to you. What was it, your mom's funny name? But shout out to you. Yeah, Universal, they pretty much own literally everything, man. Shout out to you, Franco. Leo Cohen need to get rid of that guy. We are reaching our prime. We see our worth. They make one. Yeah, you know what? The good thing about it is some of us are realizing our worth in the rap industry. You see a lot of these artists, they chosen to stay independent. But the problem is when these labels can't get you, Or if they got you and you don't agree to their terms, they get rid of you. Simple. Them look crazy. Yeah, look, they try to make Dave Chappelle look crazy. Dave Chappelle had to come back. He came back. And, you know, I don't know what was the agreement behind the scenes. But I remember when everybody thought Dave Chappelle was crazy, they thought he was on drugs. Good thing he made that interview with Oprah way before all that. No, I think it was after. You see what I'm saying? But he said enough without saying too much, pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie were to retire. Somebody said that the other day, but just think about it. Would you want to stay somewhere you're not wanted, or somewhere where you realize that they could do whatever they want to you, whenever they want with you? Then think about it. The man apologized, and right after he apologized, they're gonna say that's not enough. What? To know that I didn't even want to apologize, then I could put an apology out there. Then y'all tell me that's not good enough? Nah, that's crazy to me. Then you got Shaq and Charles Barkley sitting there. Yeah, you right. That wasn't good enough. He needs to be suspended. Come on, man. They want Musa as long as they can show him off for stuff on the line. You don't come up overnight. Nah, that's a fact. That's what they do. That's what I'm saying. One day, man. Got an evil face down in Harris County. Yeah, the Fed, let me tell you. The Fed's been trying to get a hold of Jay Prince Sr. for the longest. And I think that's part of the reason why he made it known. He put that statement out there when he said, listen, anybody, I don't care who you are, you can't stand by me, you can't stand near me. He pretty much letting it be known that I got nothing to do with nothing. I don't know nothing. You know, he got to do that. He another one that said a lot without saying too much. Kanye changed his color. Yeah. Let me tell you, Michael Jackson couldn't look how he originally looked and had the type of success he had and the money he had without them people being on his neck. It just wasn't going to happen. Yeah, Noah Diaz, yeah. Listen, Michael Jackson knew what was up. He knew what was up. He kept saying it in his interviews, in his speeches, whenever he received awards and he would give speeches. He was saying it, but you know, they done painted him so crazy to the point, like I said, it's just like the Kanye West effect. They make you look so crazy where people don't even want to hear what you got to say, and you start dismissing you. He's not the only one they do it to. That's the crazy part. I'm telling you, man, that's one thing about this system. They definitely ran this course, man. They definitely know what they're doing. Seen a ghost before my mind. Hey, you better keep that to yourself, premonition. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm just saying they gonna end up thinking you Kanye. Worth more dead. Yeah. Let me tell you, I forgot what it's called. It's an insurance policy, and I spoke about it when I was speaking about Empire. Everybody was wondering why Empire artists kept dying out of nowhere. I forgot what the insurance thing is called, but yeah, they take insurances out on artists. French Montana even said it. You know, we said it way before, but like I said, we're putting that conspiracy theorist realm. So that's another thing that people tend to dismiss you when you're labeled a conspiracy theorist. You see what I'm saying? Which is, like we broke it down in the last live, where that term originally came from. A lot of people don't even know where that term came from, but they still use it. I don't think they'll use it so freely if they knew where it actually originated from. But anyway, you're actually worth more dead than alive. That's a fact. The insurance money, right? then after the insurance money, you know, usually when somebody loses their life, the streams go up. Then a lot of these guys don't own their masters and publish it and all that, so all that money goes to that label and them other people. Meanwhile, sometimes your family just get a small portion. Look at Biggie moms. All that money Biggie done generated. Come on. Not to call nobody out, you know. Shout out to Biggie moms. Why did AK-47 backtrack from the words about Takeoff that? I don't know. I have no idea, but why did AK-47 backtrack? Let me tell you one thing about this here, like what this is, like, you know, calling some of these things out, right? It comes with what's the word? It comes with caution. It comes with not repercussions. I mean, things can happen, whether it's lawsuits, whether it's real people making threats to you. We done had threats. Let me tell you, it happens. You got to be strong. Maybe somebody reached out to AK. You know, AK, he blew up. Shout out to him. You know, we had our little misunderstanding. It is what it is. But he also has a platform where people are listening. He didn't always do this, you know, what you see him doing now. He used to call us and other people that did this conspiracy theorists as well. I don't know what was the sudden change of events, but he does this now. So maybe somebody reached out to him, or maybe he seen something where he felt he was wrong. Who knows? Maybe he felt he was wrong. But then you gotta remember, Jay, you know, the Prince family, maybe they reached out, maybe they didn't. Who knows? I don't know. That's a question I gotta ask. 47. AK-47 live sounds so different, like someone warned him. I never caught his lives, but it's ironic you say that because was it yesterday or Friday? Yesterday or Friday, one of them, somebody said that they feel that AK-47 got pressed. I didn't really elaborate it because I don't really care for asking about other, you know, YouTubers. I should have. I probably asked him after this, but they said his live sound. I mean, he sound like he been pressed for whatever reason. It happens. It happens, y'all. Not everybody is, you know, down to go all the way with this here information and stuff. And it comes with a price, man. It comes with a price. He said video footage was tampered with. He said he just don't know no more. Let me tell you, that video footage clearly was tampered with. Everybody knows that. And we already spoke about this. Like I said, I don't like being repetitive with certain things. But if you go back to I think the other live is up. But we already talked about videos being tampered with, just like the Kanika Jenkins situation. I don't want to get too deep into that because that's a whole nother story, but just like that situation with the video being tampered with. You know, it's mighty funny how all the videos that's out there, somehow, some way, nobody has a video to show clear cut who Quavo was arguing with. Simple. He looks scared in his videos now. I gotta go check out. Y'all gonna make me check out one of his videos, man. Y'all gonna make me check out one of his videos, see, because I know Act. We always make fun. We make fun of the YouTubers sometimes, the dudes that are extra animated. And Act is definitely one of them guys. Come on now, come listen. Bring them in here. Y'all better bring them in here. I ain't talking. I got some secret sauce. Until I get 10, 50 million, billion likes in here, I'm not talking. Until I get 10, 50 million, billions people in here, I'm not talking. Yeah, like I always tell you, I can't scream, so That's my best impression. I'm sticking to it. If you have asked some questions about rumors with kids on live TV during the tour of his crib, MJ told me not to ask questions like that. Yeah, it's been rumored. I'm gonna say rumor because of course it hasn't been like officially proven, but a lot of people say that your boy Jordan, he's very, you know, he's very nasty behind the scenes. So YouTubers are scared of mob ties also. Not so much as scared. I wouldn't say act as scared, but you never know, man. Like I said, behind the scenes, a lot go on. We done had threats. Um, so I could just imagine people with like, you know, a bigger audience, what they probably go through. Not to mention, it's just like anything in the entertainment industry. You never know what happens behind the scenes. You never know. I had to unsubscribe from him. He was tripping. Yeah, I be on one, man. I remember, you know, it's funny. Until we got into our little quarrel, I was actually cool on Act, but he got mad when I said he said something that he said. I ain't gonna get into it, but he got mad when I said that he said something that he actually said. Simple. And to this day, people still ask, "Oh, you know, act this, act." Hey, more blessings to him, more power to him. It just is what it is. He said the Prince family had nothing to do with anything. Oh, that's what he said. All right, see. Now let me tell you one thing I try to do, right? Because y'all gotta remember, a lot of these, like even if you speak on topics, you are really affecting somebody's real life. The feds be on YouTube is no, you know, that's not a question. The feds be on Instagram, the feds be on all these social media sites. So like I say in some of my videos, I try not to say or put out something first and be the first one to say it. I try to kind of like backpedal, even when some people send us stories. Yo, let me tell y'all right now, if y'all seen some of the things people say in them emails, y'all be like, whoa. You see what I'm saying? So what I try to do is be mindful that there's ongoing cases going on and try not to say too much. So even with this whole situation here, with the videos being out, I'm not saying it was a certain group. What I am saying is from the videos and everything we see, things ain't looking too good. Simple. That's clear as day. And if my thing is, if we could point that out, you know, and we from the outside, we all from the outside looking in. What y'all think them people doing? Simple. If you ever seen a movie called Shot Caller, that's exactly what's going on as well. I gotta check it out. Hold on, let me type it. Shot Caller. Put it on my to-do list. Shot Caller movie. Wait, so they show tape? Nah, they didn't show no tape of Dolph murder. But that's the thing. They try to say that. Listen, we've been covered that the young Dolph. So if you want to go check it out, it's on the page. But in a nutshell, I'm talking about the surveillance footage that they had from the Makita's cookie shop. You see how it was blurry? Like you could see what they wearing, of course, and you could see, and not to mention that footage was altered as well. But anyway, you could see what they wearing and stuff, but you really can't make out their face. You know, there's a difference. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a Ring camera that's very that you can so much as go on a Ring camera and I see every bump and pimple in your face. So imagine a surveillance video that's on the store. Not just me. If you got a Ring camera, you know what I'm talking about. Let it be daylight outside. You can see all that. Shout out to you, King Mike's World. Exactly. Who in the world has guts? Not even just the guts. Who has enough lack of sense to record during the shootout and be so calm? You catching everything. Come on, man. In the Streets TV did a video about it, and it's facts. Shout out to In the Streets TV. Shout out to him. A lot of people always say, "Oh, y'all use the same beat." Y'all, they always try to make us, But he definitely be. I like when he speak too. He do his thing. There's a couple other YouTubers like I always tell you I rock with. Shout out to Hip Hop Buddha. Shout out to Hood Educated. Shout out to DJ U. Shout out to 16. Shout out to Truth. Truth Teller, that is. Go watch In the Streets TV video. I gotta check it. What did he say though? Visuals, yeah, that dude, the MJ30, put him on the spot on live TV. That's how you do it. Put him on the spot. Because when you put him on the spot, the truth, let me tell you, that's why a lot of these celebrities, we never get to the bottom of what's really going on because they get to control the narrative. They get to control what you ask them. They get to control, like, I forgot who it was. Damn who it was. It was somebody that was doing the interview. I'm like, yo, I wish they would ask him like these questions, this question, that question. And I got to download StreamYard too because I want to get a couple. I really was kind of reluctant on getting StreamYard, but I want to bring a couple people up here. A couple people be asking us to get on live with us too, but like I said, I haven't got through with the StreamYard. But yeah, man, they can control the narrative because they can control what you ask them or what they put out there or what you see. That's the thing. That's why the social media thing is just one big illusion, man. But these kids are falling for it, and some of these adults are too. They see people on social media and think they just living a life. Then you get people being depressed because they feel like they're not doing enough in life. When reality is, nobody is going to post their hard times. Nobody's going to post their hardships. You never going to see a struggling post, man. So stop thinking that you just don't got nothing going on in life. Because a lot of these people, they really be miserable behind it all. They assassinate your characters and assassinate you. Yeah, look at DMX. They want y'all to believe he was such this drug addict and come on, man. Alec Baldwin. What was Alec's story again? Why can't we just get back to what made us fall in love with hip hop in the first place? And can we as brothers and sisters and family please stop? Yeah, but you know what it is? It's not so much. See, that's the thing. That's what they want you to believe, that it's us. But yeah, it's us, but no, it's not us. You know, these are agendas being carried out. And let me tell you, as much as I want hip hop and R&B to go back to how it was, I know for a fact that it's not. Them people got their hands in the pot now. So only thing they doing is promoting violence. They promoting anything that they think is going to sell. You ain't going to hear an Avant song like 4 minutes. You ain't going to hear Montel Jordan. You ain't going to hear Joe. You see what I'm saying? These are classic. John B. I go on forever. Drew Hill. Jaheim. I would say Tevin, but Tevin, he on the other side, but Tevin Campbell too. Forget it. We gonna give him his praise, man. But it's a couple guys, bro. It's like we never gonna be able to get back to that. And you know what's crazy? Because I was speaking to somebody the other day, and they was talking about, because I was like, yo, the music these days is promoting, violence. They like, well, what about, NWA and Easy and them guys? You're right. But the thing about them, even though they was telling you, they do X, Y, and Z, it still had a message. You see what I'm saying? The EPMDs. You know what I'm saying? The Fight the Powers. Come on. The music that taught us to rebel. The movies that taught us to rebel. The movies that painted us in a good light. You don't see none of that no more. Your Spike Lee movies. You see what I'm saying? That promoted our culture in the right light. Right now, the problem is everybody's documenting our culture and they not even from our culture. DJ Vlad is one of the biggest journalists when it comes to hip hop. He's not a part of this culture. I don't care what he says. Oh, I've been listening to rap music. I was a DJ. I don't care. You don't come from where I come from. Sorry. That's just like how the policing is going on. I totally feel that it should never be a thing for people that come from a whole different jurisdiction or a different part of town to come into my town and say and police us. You can't understand us, and vice versa. I can't go to a Hamptons or another part of town that I'm not familiar with and police there because I don't understand it. But that's another subject. That's just how I feel. But we don't have none of these shows to paint us in a good light no more, man. All these shows that have us is nothing but these fake reality shows that just promote nothing but drama with these foolish castmates that sit there and participate in the same thing because that's the only thing they got going on. You look at these reality shows, guess what? You see the same women, the same dudes doing the same things with just different shows, making us look crazy. Love and hip hop, things like that. Why y'all think them other cultures treat us the way they do and they scared of us the way they are? Because how we portrayed on TV. You see what I'm saying? People don't understand that. That's why when it's been times I've been walking on the same side of see, I don't want to say certain things, but a Chinese person or a lady or a white lady, you know what they do? They clutch their purse or they either go to the other side or sometimes they try to, you see what I'm saying? But I understand it, and the reason why I understand it is because it's what they see on TV. Majority of them never even been around somebody like us. So they wouldn't understand. They just know what they see from TV. They know us for being loud. They know us for wanting to fight, be violent. That's what they see. That's how we're painted, purposely. When in all actuality, we don't care about none of that. We don't want to be around some of them people as much as they want to be around us. We the most sympathetic group of people there is, man. The most sympathetic. You sit here and hit us, we'll say, you know what? I understand. Maybe you was going through it today. You know what? Brush it off. Meanwhile, them other cultures don't treat us like that. But they want us to be divided. They don't want us all coming together, man. I don't got problems with nobody. I tell people that all the time. We gotta, and it sounds so cliche. It sounds so, oh, we gotta come together. It sounds cliche, but it's the most easiest solution to a lot of our problems. The shooter in the film that the bullet was a blank. Yeah, man, you already know what that's about. You already know what that's about. That's no different than the Bruce Lee. There's the same agenda with that, with the blank bullet. And let me tell you right now, I never even spoke on that because that was just evident. But you know, it's clear as day, man. Every set, whether it's a movie or a video, you have people to sit there and try out. You know, make sure everything is supposed to be how it be. Where I go every morning, they shoot movies over there all the time. There's certain people for certain things all the time. So that means whoever didn't do their job, are they being penalized as well? Are they being charged for murder as well? Or you see what I'm saying? Come on. Now they prompt violent songs. This is what we are because this is what we listen to. Yeah, and that's not even the case. They always want to blame hip hop when things happen. That's a fact. Meanwhile, you got these other cultures, they sitting there, you listen to rock and roll, you listen to any of that stuff. When you really hear what they saying, it's crazy. Promoting homicide, promoting suicide and all that other foolishness in their music. Bloody this, bloody that, and come on. Never see a strong husband, family member rapper. Never. Never. And you're never going to see it. One of the worst mistakes hip-hop could have ever did was be the #1 genre. Then people seeing this money in it, they're like, oh, nah. Oh, nah, I need pieces. And, of course, it's always been controlled by others. But if you remember, if any of y'all was brought up in the 90s and whatever, you know, a rapper dying was, like, rare. That was, like, it's like, well, he died? Dang. It was like rappers never died back in the days. Like, dang, he, you know, even the young ones. But now it's like a every other month thing. It was never like that. Never, ever, ever. Boss Hop put DJ Vlad on the spot and he goofed it out. What do you say? Yeah, it's definitely a different generation. Tyler, what's up? I'm just getting to your message. My fault. Biggest thing that started the civil rights movement was that bus boycott because that's time. Yeah, you always gotta hit them in them pockets. Hit them in the pockets. That's where it hurts. And let me tell y'all, we got enough power to do it, but they done brainwash most of us to the point to where a lot of us don't know our own worth. They don't know our power. I mean, we don't know our power. We don't know our power. Hit them in. Let me tell you, right? Let me tell you how crazy they make us look. And I bring this up all the time because it kills me how people actually think this. They'll call us the minority, but then turn around and say we're the biggest consumers in the world. And it's been like that for years and years and years. So which one is it? How are we the minority and we the biggest consumers? And if y'all know them other cultures, and I'm not going to say what, but they don't like to spend money. Them bags y'all be seeing, I'm not saying all of them is fake, but majority, when you see them people with them bags and y'all think it's real, it's just because of the color of their skin. You think it's real. I watch every day these people buy fake bags, belts, watches all the time. Every day. But it's perception. So I get it. But think about it. We had Black Wall Street. We had, you know how much things we had? And every time we had something to where we only buy from each other, you know what happens? It gets burnt down, it gets destroyed by them. They know what's up. They know what's up. But we don't. That's the problem. That death metal is horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. And it's crazy. You ever sat back and really listen to some of that stuff? You go crazy. It make you want to go out and just jump off the wall or something. Yeah, Franco, I'm telling you, man, the worst mistake hip-hop ever did was being the #1 genre. Things just went so downhill, man, I promise you. I promise you, back in the days, we had our, you know, we all had the gangster rap music and whatever. You had your DMXs back then. But see, it was cool. Like the Jay-Z's, you had the Jay-Z's, you had the Pharrells. Like you had different people to listen to for certain reasons. You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, everybody's saying the same thing. It's not cool to be to get money anymore and chill and want to go buy champagne in the club. Remember back in the days, like I couldn't even buy champagne in the club. But guess what? It put in my mind. Like when I used to see them videos, when I seen that Nas video, he in the club with a white mink on. When they got a tiger in the club, I see him and Diddy with the champagne bottle. I'm like, yo, I can't wait till I get older so I can get the champagne, pop the champagne bottle, go in there looking crazy with my mink on. That's what that did for me. Now what happened is it flipped. Now what they promoting is guns, switches, and walking down this and walk. And let me tell you, I'll be the first one to talk about it, but I do listen to the music. But the problem is, me and the average person listening to that music is two different things. I'm aware of certain things. Where another individual would sit there and listen to it and be encouraged, be inspired, and think that's what it is to take. That's what it takes to be to be known, to be popular, to be cool. Nah, man. Making money is cool. You know, moving your mother out the hood is cool. I know it sounds cliche, but that's what's cool. Taking care of your family, that's cool. Being here for your family is cool. Come on, man. It's like rappers aren't allowed to leave a record label when they want to. No, they aren't. They definitely aren't, man. Every time we heard of some of these guys leaving they record labels to go do their own thing, guess what happened? Gone. Shout out to Gene Dill. He keeps exposing Diddy, and it's like nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. He said Biggie was broke before his death. Biggie was going to start his own label. Diddy ain't want that. I ain't gonna say X, Y, and Z, but y'all put two and two together. Tupac, he was supposed to leave Death Row. Come on, man. Prince was trying to get out of what he had going on. Mike, like, come on, let's go on, man. I appreciate you, El Musa. Hope I said your name right. Musa, yeah, Musa. Shout out to my 1990s generation. We gotta elevate and bring back the balance. Yeah, it's about balance, man. It's about balance. That's why I could sit here. Let me tell you right now. I could sit here and listen to what's that song? I could sit here and listen to a Aaliyah track. I forgot the song. But then the next breath, I sit here and listen to a DMX track. Then the next breath, I probably listen. Let me tell you, it's about not only balance, but it's about, moods. Music was supposed to put you in a mood. Music was supposed to, that's why certain music's supposed to live on forever. That's why certain songs you can hear, if you heard it back when you was like even 11 years old, you could be 25 right now. If you hear that same song you heard when you was 11 years old, it's supposed to bring that energy, that frequency. That's what that's supposed to do. Bring you back to those memories, those times. Just think about what rap music gonna do if I was to hear about this. Hear it 5 years from now. Come on. Come on, man. Shout out to guys like XXX Tentacion. He exposed that a lot of these producers are abusing the megahertz of the music. They understand frequency. They know that's a certain frequency that when you play it, you get a certain outcome from people subconsciously. Everything is frequency. Everything is energy. Everything is vibration. You got to know that, though. That's why I said I could listen to certain songs that other people can't, because I wouldn't be encouraged to do certain things, because I understand. Not just me, there's other people that do too. There's certain megahertz that are negative that we aren't supposed to intake. We don't save money. Nah, we don't. But you know why? The problem is we're programmed not to. We're programmed not to save money. We're taught not to save money. A lot of us can't save money because of the circumstances we're in. We're literally living paycheck to paycheck. Just think about it right now. It's a real recession happening right now. But a lot of people don't know that just or think it's true because they didn't come out and tell us yet. There's an inflation going on. It's more money than jobs. Come on. So what's happening is this, right? Everything's going up. But I bet your pay didn't. You see what I'm saying? There's inflation. Gas went up. Food went up. But your pay didn't. So it's not, I always say it's not, I don't ever only just blame us. I know that it's a system, geared towards a certain group of people purposely to keep them down. Now, I don't like saying that all the time, because I think a lot of people like to run with that as an excuse. Oh, the man is keeping me down. Nah, let's be real. Some of us are just lazy as hell. Some of us just lazy. However, I do understand that some of us are actually targeted. There's a system purposely targeting a certain group of people to keep them just right here. Just right there. Salute to the 80s generation for doing their part whenever they can to help us bridge the gap and set things in order. Facts. Shout out to the 80s. I always respect, people that came from me and laid the foundation down as well. Even after I'm going, there's gonna be somebody that come. Even after you're going, if you know, it's all. That's what life is. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. That's all it is. How in the hell that drill is the most? That's another thing. No offense, but damn, dude. That's another thing. Did you ever think you was gonna make it to a time where you see drill culture is one of the biggest cultures? I mean, the biggest genre of music right now. Come on, come on, come on, man. And I had nod to my year 2000 generation for taking the time. The thing I would say about the year, the generations of the 2000s, they're very rebellious, and that's what I like about the generation, what they call it, the Y2K generation or Generation Z, or something like that. But I like the fact that that generation, the 2000 generation, um, they don't want to work jobs. You know, they don't want to work jobs. They don't want that. They starting to, it feels like that energy is coming back to where we know we need more, we deserve more, we're innovative, you know, we want to create things, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's our own podcast, whether it's our own website, you know, or drop shipping or stocks. A lot of these year 2000 kids, they don't want to work. Nah, that 9 to 5 ain't for me. I respect it. I like that because that's where we come from. We are creative. For my church folks, right? They say God made us in the image of Him, right? And what is He? The Almighty Creator, right? So what are we? Creators. We're not meant to be sitting here working and 9 to 5. Nah, man. Whatever talent you have, that's why you gotta have that intuitive, that thing inside, that intuition. A lot of people think just women have it. No, women are just more keen to listening to it. Hey, matter of fact, let me mess y'all head up right now, right? This is for all my fellas out there. And ladies, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about too, so y'all probably gonna laugh too. But fellas, have y'all ever just been chilling with your shorty, and the next thing you know, she come out of nowhere and say, yo, I don't know, man, but I just had a dream that you was with this Spanish girl. She had blonde hair and you know, she had a big butt and y'all was, I don't know, y'all was at downtown at some restaurant. And you like, you tripping. What are you talking about? Here you go with that bullshit. But in your head, you know damn well she on point. You like, holy, how she do that? That's that intuitive feeling. We all have it. We just don't choose to listen to it. That gut feeling you get when you're not supposed to be certain places and you don't listen to it and something end up happening, guess what? That was that intuitive feeling. You see what I'm saying? That's that. You got to listen to it, man. That'll help you on a lot. Let me tell you, when I listen to my gut, or no, every time I win against my gut, rather, nothing but negative things happen. Simple. Yeah. Shout out to you, Franco. We live in a monetary society until we stop putting money first. This will never change. That's a fact. Let me tell you, but we was taught to feel that way. That money rules all, but money isn't real. That's why I tell myself all the time. It's not real. You see what I'm saying? You see, if you take that same money you got right now, you go to the other end of the world and you try to use it, guess what? No use. So imagine dying over something that got no use somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? And I always tell people this story. The minute I stopped worrying about money or chasing money, it came to me. Listen to that. The minute I stopped chasing money, it came to me. The more you keep believing that money is running from you and you got to chase it, the more it will continue to run from you. The minute you put in your head, nah, money is coming to me, I attract money. Because money is energy. For my people that know what's up, money is energy. You attract energy. How do you attract? From within. So it shall come. Now, I'm not saying for my people that, you know, oh, he said the law of attraction told me the money will come straight to me. So, nah, you got to work, but always work with the intention that you will have. Always have the intention that you have. Have the attention. You want a car, you think, whether it's a Benz, Beamer, whatever it is, whatever car you want, have the intention that you're going to get it. Not the intention that, damn, I don't think I'll ever get that car. I only make $18 an hour. How would I be able to afford that car? Guess what? You will never have it because you already feel that you can't have it. It goes for the same thing with women. When you see a certain girl you like, you say she out your league, guess what? She will always be out your league because you feel she out your league. Simple. You are what you attract, bro. That's it. That's that in a nutshell. People only going to take you as serious as you take yourself. So if you feel like you're not supposed to have something, you can't have nothing, something, guess what? You won't. Simple. Yeah, DMX was definitely gifted. He was different. His style, his approach, his demeanor, his delivery, from the prayers and the way he conveyed himself on his albums, different. From his acting, DMX never got his due diligence. So, should I say that? Or forget that. He just never got his props for his acting. This man acting was incredible. Romeo Must Die. Y'all remember that? That was a minute ago. Was it Romeo Must Die? Or am I tripping? I think it was. Yeah. Tupac was another one. But he sort of got his flowers, But X never really got that acting, his flowers for his acting. People said drill wasn't going to last. That's a fact. Until they realized what drill was doing. And they said, okay, we can use this. We can use this. Yeah, back then when you did drill, man, let me tell you. I've seen a couple of my guys that I actually mess with, right? That I never thought in my life would take a perk or, let me tell you, I don't do none of that. I'm not going to sit here and judge anybody that do. But the era I come from, you take pills, you take lean, you take promethazine and anything with zines and irks and molly, anything of that nature. You was just, I can't say what we called you on here, but you just wasn't it, bro. You was shamed. You was, So I stick to that even to this day. I can't fall victim to that, man. Now the thing I do, I drink. I tell you that. I don't try to go too crazy, but I drink. But even with that, I've seen, it's crazy. But I've heard of people losing their life while being drunk. Or losing their life while being under the influence of a drug. I couldn't imagine that. I'll be in heaven feeling so damn cheated. I'll be in heaven so pissed at myself, bro. Knowing that I lost my life because I did something that I normally wouldn't do, but I did it because I was drunk. Man, listen, I'll be pleading with God for a do-over. Please, just please let me get a do-over. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. I had too much going on. I got things I need to do. I heard this story before. I didn't know the dude, but he was sitting on top of somebody's car or the trunk. No, he was on the trunk. That's what happened. He was on the trunk. They was all outside drinking. He was drunk. So the dude, I think that was driving the car, he didn't tell people that he was leaving. But everybody seen that he started the car and got off the car. But meanwhile, the dude that was drunk, he stayed on top of the car because he was kind of in that zone. So the dude took off, right? Not took off. He just put his foot on the gas. Nothing too crazy neither. It wasn't crazy. He just took off, and the dude that was on the trunk, he fell, hit his head, died. That gotta be so crazy, bro. Like, oh man. Like, even the people that die in their sleep, it's like, damn, I couldn't wake up and have another chance at a day. You see what I'm saying? I'll be tight, even though that's like the most peaceful way to go, man. Sometimes I jump out of my sleep. I be having them dreams of somebody about to go crazy. I jump up quick as hell. I had one of them dreams just yesterday. I had to jump up quick as hell. I'm like, oh. Whew, thank God that was a dream. But just think about it. You dying in your sleep, man. You like, dang, I couldn't even wake up and have a chance at another day. But it is what it is, man. That's life for you. Greg Anderson, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Silk the Shock existed in the 90s. Yeah, see, the thing about it is, right, we're not saying drill rappers are bad. Because let's be real, a lot of these drill rappers, especially in New York, when you go to New York and you see these drill rappers, a lot of them, they be young kids. 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old. They kids. What they're doing is they're just doing what's popular. They're doing what they see is making them some money. These guys, they making money over Distro Kid and TuneCore. They see that they making some type of money, so guess what? They're like, all right, it's working. I'm going to just diss because that's what's popular. So I'm not saying that drill rappers are bad. You know? The thing I could say about the 90s music where Silk the Shocker existed, you had Master P. Who else? Like I said, you had Eazy-E in them, you had Tupac, Big. You had all these people that spoke about, shooting and whatever. But the thing is, one, Tupac, Eazy-E's, a lot of them guys had messages. But forget that. It was like a balance. So you had the Tupacs, you had the this and that talked about the thug life. But then you also had rappers like Slick Rick. You see what I'm saying? You had rappers like Slick Rick. Who else? I'm bringing fire right now. KRS-One. Who else? You had Diddy, your loons, who made it cool to be like, Loon made it cool to be cool. I'm mad he gave himself in when he did, but Loon made it cool to be cool. What I'm saying is you had balance. You had your certain people for certain things. If you want to listen to your gangster rap, you listen to them over there. You want to listen to getting money, you listen to them over there. You want to listen to this, that. You had, your conscious, your rebellious music over there. It was a balance. Now it ain't no balance. Every time I turn on my the radio, shoot them, kill them, do this, that. You listen to the girls, they talking about sucking and this, that, twerking, and it's crazy because I was on my explore page on Hookah Anonymous what was it, yesterday? I literally seen, I screenshot it too, I probably posted. I literally seen like three girls. First of all, the explore page is filled with nothing but women. Nothing but women all doing the same thing. And it was like three girls that literally had the same pose, and it was like this. It was vertical. It was just the same thing. We are creators too, masculine to drive estrogens, creativity, facts. Santi TV, appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to you. Cradle to the grave. Yeah, Cradle to the grave. Tupac was definitely good to listen to his interviews, daily, his music. Yeah. Let me tell you, not even the problem. The thing with Tupac is he was like the yin and the yang. Like, and matter of fact, perfect. I'm glad we even got to this, right? Because here's the thing with Tupac. Just like how I was explaining how I could listen to the shoot 'em up music, because like I said, some of that music I actually like when I'm in certain modes, right? But then, like some days, I listen to nothing but throwback R&B. But a lot of people can't do that. Now with Tupac can sit there and talk about shoot 'em up. I hit him up, grab the Glock when you see Tupac. But then he could also give you Brenda. Brenda had a baby. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have that balance, man. Biggie could give you the Who Shot Ya, but he could also give you that. What's that other song? Biggie, Give Me One More Chance. You see what I'm saying? It was a balance. Now it's not a balance. See, yeah, that's what they'll give you, Ruthless. They'll give you your nominations. They'll give you your nominations, but winning, no. Look what happened to Nicki Minaj. It's no way people like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B and these other people had Grammys before Nicki Minaj. No way. Intuition is your moral compass. Facts. When you lost, you don't know where to go. Listen to your intuition all times. When I was incarcerated, when I got released, I wanted to get right back to the streets. Something told me no. I got to doing a couple other things that worked for me. Boom, went legit. No time. Yeah, his message was different. He gave you the ignorant music, but he also gave you the wake up. Like, yo, yeah, I'm about that, but it's not always about that. You know, we got a bigger problem. They are the bigger problem. I mean, it was different. Yeah, the Warren G's. Yeah, I forgot. That's crazy. I forgot about Warren G. Tupac was versatile. Very versatile. Facts. Dear Mama, Brenda had a baby. Exactly. It's crazy. Changes. I was just singing that the other day. Tupac had no Grammys. So that's another thing. Think about it. How somebody like Tupac have no Grammys? You see what I'm saying? Just think about it. That's what I'm saying. Just pay attention to the bull crap. KRS One, Mobb Deep, Common, which is yo. You know what's crazy? Matter of fact, yeah, Common. I forgot about that's crazy. I forget about Common, but just think about it. Oh, Poetic Justice too. Tupac was phenomenal in Poetic Justice, bro. Come on, Juice. Come on. A lot of people talk about Juice because you know that was like a hood favorite, but Poetic Justice, come on, come on. But so what am I about to say? Damn, well, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, Mobb Deep. A lot of people don't even, when we talk about exposing in the industry and everything that was going on, a lot of people don't even bring up your boy Prodigy. Prodigy was exposing a lot. They had to get rid of Prodigy too. He wrote that book. He started telling you about them industry parties and the meetings and everything. You know what kills me? When people like to go against people like that. How do you go against people that been through it and that's going through it and has seen it and you didn't see nothing, but you quickly dismiss them and say that they're lying or they wrong? How? How could you do that? Come on, man. Yeah, Missy Elliott. Yeah, you had the Missy Elliottts, your Aaliyahs. You had the Brat. You know, who else? There's a couple women. Let me tell you, the women from back in the days, man, when they rap, you had your Mills, your Foxy Browns, your Lil Kim. See, everybody, see, and this what kills me too. The Foxy Browns and the Lil Kim, not really Foxy Brown anymore. I don't know why, but she was that chick. But the Foxys and the Lil Kims, they get glorified because it was sex. You see what I'm saying? Like Lil Kim, it's certain things they glorify for. Yeah, Monica, Brandy, yeah. No homo, but when you listen to That Boy Is Mine with Brandy and Monica, that was a genius record, bro. That was a genius record. Them going back and forth, and they both could sing they butts off. Come on, man. Y'all gotta see what's going on. Who else? It was a couple of them. Kelly Price. See, these are the names that don't get mentioned. Your Lauryn Hill. Wow, look. Don't forget the Fugees. As soon as I see Lauryn Hill, I say Lauryn Hill, you said, don't forget the Fugees. Facts. Facts. The Macy Grays. What's that girl that sing the song? Brown skin. You know I love your brown skin. That was my joint. They don't got songs like that no more, man. Where we appreciate our culture, ourselves. Where we sit there and uphold each other. I knew it was over when Beyonce started talking about being a savage and she was in the whole marriage. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, India Irie, that's her name. Come on, man. Black Thought and the Roots. Yeah, the Roots. Shout out to the Roots. There was in some type of scandal recently too. Not recently, but not too long ago. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. Biggie, Sky's the Limit. Yeah, let me tell you, these are the songs that make right now. I can hear Sky's the Limit. It puts me in such a good feeling. It puts me in a good mood. It put me in like encouraging. It puts me in like I could do whatever I want, meaning, in a good way. That's what them songs do. And not to mention when I hear Skies is the limit and it be can't on it just feel good. I can't explain it. It just feel good. Take me back to when I first heard it. You know? That's what music's supposed to do. Oh man, Method Man, that song, even that song, you play that right now. See, I be wanting to play these songs when we talking about it on here, but YouTube gonna give me that copyright crap like they did before. Yeah, one time I forgot what song I played. It was from an underground Detroit artist too on a live, and I played it by mistake. I just happened to turn on my laptop and it was already playing. They gave me a claim for that. They don't be playing, boy. But the man. Beyonce killing me. Yeah, she killed me with that. But you know what the problem is? The problem is she has such a big influence that people just flock. The women flock. Oh yeah, she tell you. Let me tell you, this girl Beyonce will sit there and tell you to be an independent woman, and she's been married for how many years? You see what I'm saying? But that's called programming. It's called misleading. That's what it's called. Misleading. Putting a program out there. Putting an agenda out there, lack for better words. And now look at what we in. Most women talk about being independent and I don't need a man for this. That's not what life is supposed to be about. That's not the law of the universe. We're not supposed to be operating like that. Not needing each other. We all need each other for what we need each other for. Everybody plays a role in this universe. That's the light. We all play a part. They also change the frequencies in the music. The 808 now bring up it wasn't used. So back in, I'm glad you know. We were just talking about that earlier. Well, you was here, matter of fact, when we was talking about it. Yeah, the frequencies. XXX Tentacion, he exposed that. He said it on a wider scale. I forgot the actual settings for the megahertz. I think it's 4.32. Don't quote me, but there's a certain level of the megahertz that when you go over, that's when it's nothing but like dark energy, like bad energy. Supposed to stay below it. Anything above it, no good, no bueno. They know that. How do you feel about Eminem? To be honest with you, I could say some off the wall. All right, not even so much as off the wall. Some people don't believe that cloning is a thing. Whether you believe in cloning or MK Ultra, whatever the case may be, right? Whatever your beliefs are, I don't think the Eminem we see today is the Eminem that I know from back in the '90s. So I'm not gonna say he's this or that. All I'm gonna say is I don't feel he's the same Eminem from the '90s. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get too deep into it because you got people that that's not really hip or chose to believe otherwise. But what I am going to say is, that's not the same Eminem from the '90s. That's not the same Eminem I know that wanted to that was talking about Kim, putting Kim in the trunk. The real Slim Shady. That ain't the real Slim Shady I know from the '90s, man. And I think, first of all, if you understand the entertainment industry and how they work and their rituals and everything, you know that they big on symbolism. They big on telling you things before they actually do it because they have. How was that? All right, because they have to. You see what I'm saying? So when you see things like Eminem and Marshall Mathers and they trying to make them too, just like how when you see Nicki Minaj and you see Roman, whatever the name is, then when you see Beyonce, then you see Sasha Fierce. Yeah. Then they tell you it's like it's their alter ego. Yeah. 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 But you gotta remember, Eminem blew up around that time because he was talking about crazy things that nobody was talking about back in that time. T.I.P. Yeah. Let me tell you, ever since T.I. got off that situation with all them weapons, I never respected him a day in my life again. I never look at him the same. Ever. I don't care what nobody said. Some shady monster from Atlanta. Yep, all different characters. All different. Our culture is brought up to love our moms. He wants to, yeah, just think about it. All right, if you was listening to Eminem back in them days, you know that he wouldn't be able to exist in the music industry that we know today. The music industry and what's going on in the industry today, if Eminem came out now, he would have been banned, canceled, all type of lawsuits and everything. He went through lawsuits back then, so imagine what he would go through now. Imagine what Richard Pryor would go through if he was alive. Spitting on with the comedy he had. The Bernie Macs. This is what I be thinking about. The Red Foxes. You see what I'm saying? Just think about what they would be going through. Think about what Eddie Murphy would be going through if he did that stand up he did when he was wearing that red outfit today. Imagine that. Come on, man. Mm-mm-mm. Just think about it. In fact, let me look up something. I finally got my phone on today, y'all. My other phone. But it's been off so long, I don't even know if it's... Is it on? I know I charged. I think I did. Yeah, Raw, that's the one. Shout out to you, Humble. Oh, it's on today, y'all. Finally. God damn. Let's see. Well, let me ask y'all something, right? Because I did a video. Eddie Murphy Raw. Eminem is lyrical, one of the best. Some think he is, but I doubt that. Pharrell Monch is a black though, severely better. Damn. It's a lot of people, but let me tell you, Eminem, just like every other person like him, I'm gonna say like him, that does things that come natural for us. When they do it well, it don't even have to be great. When they do it well, they get, you know, it's like it's bigger. It's like, oh, you know, is bigger because they doing it, and they're not expected to do it. Like when you see a white dude dribble playing basketball, he got an ill handle. You know, he's heightened for it. You see what I'm saying? He dunk a crazy way. He's heightened for it. Now, I'm not saying M was nice. M definitely was nice. Now he kind of lose me. I don't really too much like that flow he be doing with. I never got with that fast stuff, but to each his own. Everybody's different. But back in the days, the Stay in M, when he made Steve Stone Cold, I wonder why. See, that's another song I could listen to, and you know, it bring back certain emotions. It was different. Those are the type of songs I'm talking about. Had meaning, even like it was a different time back in the days. You had to be there, man. But let's talk about um how y'all feel about the mob ties and them holding their own memorial. Well, I'm gonna ask y'all two questions in one. How y'all feel about mob ties not going to the funeral, the official funeral? How do y'all feel about mob ties holding their own memorial for Takeoff? I know exactly what you're talking about. You think Eminem died in a car accident, right? To be honest with you, I don't know how he went. I'm gonna just tell you, he just don't look like the Eminem I know. You know, I can't explain it. That's why I never really talk about it. But I've seen reports of them saying that He passed away in a car accident a long time ago. I don't know how true it is. A lot of people saying, you heard that song I just read. The one I just sung, She's Stone Cold. And if you seen the video and you actually followed the lyrics and what he was saying, some people are saying that was like his exit. You know him. I don't know. I'm just saying that the Eminem we see now don't look like the Eminem that I know. Just like the Cardi B we see now, it don't look like the Cardi B I know. It's a couple people. The Will Smiths. The Will Smith we see now definitely don't look like the Will Smith I know from back in the days. Who else? I go on forever. A lot of these guys, I don't know what's going on, man, but Hollywood is weird. Kanye just said a lot. What was it, either yesterday or today, earlier today? He said a lot. A lot of people just not going to listen to Kanye because of what's going on right now. But he definitely said a lot, man. We got to pay attention. Speaking on Hollywood. Now that was smart and respectful to hold their own memorial. Could have got ugly being around Migos tension or stuff. Yep. So that's what I said, right? So at first I was saying it'll be we'll all be able to see what's what when Takeoff funeral come, and if they don't show up, we know what it is, and if they do show up, we know what it is. But you do have to take into consideration that it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot of speculation going on about, who had involvement in what. But once again, like I told y'all, the truth is always one way, and with the lie, it's confusion. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you had a friend of yours, think about your best friend right now, right? If y'all was in the situation and they passed away, would there be any confusion about you having any type of involvement in it, right? You just know, I don't care what nobody says. I'm going to this funeral. I don't care. I ain't involvement in what? Nah. But you see what I'm saying? There's confusion in that whole situation. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. But forget them having involvement in this man's death. I think a lot of people are past the involvement, in the rumors. I think a lot of people are now focusing on Jay Prince Jr. and what he did when he walked off past the body. That's what people are really paying attention to these days. Cause you can't really say whether somebody had involvement. You can't prove it. We could sit here all day and there would just be conspiracy theories like they would say, right? But now people seeing with their own two eyes the video and seeing this man walk past Takeoff body and said what he said. So a lot of people feel away because of that. There's a guy from Atlanta. He did his own video and he expressed, he said he actually knew or was familiar with Jay Prince Sr. And he pretty much did a whole video saying that people are looking for his sons and, people got questions and X, Y, and Z. Who knows? Like I said, I think it's past the rumors. People are just zeroing in on what they know for a fact. With the rumors going on, this one having involvement, that one having involvement, it's all rumors right now, right? Because it can't be proven. But with the actual video of us seeing this man walk past Takeoff like that, people feel away. Simple. And as a female, like I said, I gotta do the video. I was supposed to only be in for like an hour and some change, but y'all know it always end up going over. But there's a woman who got on Clubhouse and she claimed that she was flown out by Takeoff to go to Texas. And she got receipts. She got text messages, like the screenshots. Her Instagram profile proves that they follow each other and they was DMing X, Y, and Z. So let's see. I gotta do a video on that. I gotta check it out. I want to see what she talking about. But she went on Clubhouse and expressing that Takeoff didn't even want to be there. The only reason he actually was there was because he didn't want to leave Quavo. I see reports of people saying that he was supposed to actually leave with Jazz Prince Jr. Now a lot of people were saying, "Yo, wait, why Jazz Prince wasn't there?" What people are saying, they're saying that Jazz Prince was leaving, and he offered to take off. Saying like, if ain't y'all want to leave, we leaving. But Quavo wanted to stay, and Takeoff didn't want to leave Quavo. Now the girl was saying that she was texting with him and saying what's up, and he pretty much texts back like, "Yo, right now we just here. They gambling. That he don't really gamble. He just want to go and get out of there and sleep or whatever the case may be." And if you pay attention to the video and all the eyewitnesses, they say, yeah, Takeoff wasn't even gambling. He wasn't even participating in anything going on. And y'all know what's crazy to me? Let me tell you, right? Because I got a habit of putting myself in other people's shoes and try to understand certain situations or whatever. Imagine being in Takeoff's shoes, right? Imagine being him. And I just said this in a video, by the way, too. Speaking on CEO P, your boy QCP, where his mother, she just put out a audio pretty much exposing P. Because a lot of people respect P, the hood love P, oh, he's a real solid dude. But when your own mother's saying things, that's kind of concerning. But anyway, put yourself in Takeoff shoes, right? Imagine seeing the dude you came in or your uncle pretty much arguing with the dude y'all supposed to be in care with. Because y'all know, mob ties, they supposed to be protecting or whatever. Imagine seeing Quavo or whatever arguing with the guy that's supposed to be protecting y'all, knowing that y'all at a disadvantage already. How you gonna feel? And you in somebody else's hometown. You see what I'm saying? Imagine how he felt. That gotta be a crazy feeling, knowing you outnumbered. But anyway, QCP, his mom, she pretty much was saying, yo, listen, it's all bull crap. She's saying that she was like, yo, imagine going to somebody else's hometown, being outnumbered, and then making threats. I'm like, oh, well, she got a point. Even if she don't got a point, right? Even if somebody feel away, oh, she's just this, she's just that. Just think about it. If she could sit here and tell y'all this, why do people keep thinking that it's all just rumors and it's all just clout and bullcrap? Nah, man. It's truth to what a lot of these people behind the scenes say. But they just get made out to look crazy. And which she said the same thing. She said right now, they keep me away and isolated from everybody. Everybody think I'm crazy and whatever. That's what they do. And sometimes people react the wrong way at the wrong time, which could come off disrespectful. Facts. The way he walked by like that on Takeoff. Yeah. Well, that's what his mother said. QC P's mother. She was like, yo, somebody like that, the Migos, a group like the Migos, they not just your average group. They the Migos. They were supposed to have security and X, Y, and Z. And we all know that. So if we all know that, how they didn't know that? That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff just don't be making sense. And when I make these videos and I talk about certain things, I don't try to point fingers all the time. I try to just let it be known that I'm not saying this one did X, Y, and Z because, of course, we don't know. We can't physically prove it. But what I am saying, the information that they're giving us and what they're saying happened doesn't make sense. It's also funny how I don't see nobody holding that person accountable who tried to say it was over a dice game. They try to make it seem like everything happened when they was rolling dice. That wasn't the case. Remember the story? Oh, Quavo was rolling dice, and then he got into it with somebody over either 4,000 or 7,000, whatever the case may be. And then something popped off, and as soon as Quavo just jumped up, he just got shot in the head. Y'all remember that story? In the very beginning? You see what I'm saying? That proven to be a lie as soon as them TMZ videos came out. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff. And then we never hold the people accountable that's supposed to be held accountable. Hold on, y'all, my fault. Once again, trying to edit as I Yeah, they know nobody was gonna say anything. They know that. Which is actually unfortunate. You see what I'm saying? All them people there and nobody know nothing, right? No other, you mean to tell me there's no other videos? You see somebody like Quavo arguing with somebody or Jay Prince Jr. like they say, and nobody else had their cameras out. We just got this one angle. Come on. Come on. Doing the one I hear that. Damn, where the Yeah, I seen that a couple times too, but that's crazy too that a news anchor could say that. I seen that a couple media stations actually said that. That's how crazy it is. The news know that nobody gonna say anything. Now, when it comes to the memorial that they had for Takeoff, I think it was more of they made it more about them. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say that because if you look at the picture with the roses and everything, when you look at the picture, why isn't Takeoff naming the roses? It says the Prince family. You see what I'm saying? Somebody put on on a picture, they was like, yo, it looked more like a flex than it was to show their love. And that's a fact. There's a nurse vid on YouTube talking about it. Yeah, I never seen it. I heard clips of it. But I gotta go really listen to it. But from the clips I heard, the nurse was I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I gotta listen to the whole thing. But I don't know. In terms of the tribute funeral, it's like the same thing. We get right in two different groups. True about that. But in the memorial that they had for Takeoff, it seemed like it was more about them. No, they had the Prince family in big roses, and then had a little picture of Takeoff where it said "Rest in Peace, Takeoff." And look, let me pull it up for y'all. Hold on. I know I had it here somewhere. I just did a video on it. It should be some. Oh, here you go. All right. So look. Got you right. Look at this. Look at this. H-Town. Then they got the Maltese logo. And then over here, the Prince family. Now, Takeoff, and who's this? I ain't even peep. I think that's actually, is that Maltese? No, I don't know. But then it got rest in peace Takeoff right here. Look at this. Rest in peace Takeoff right here. And look right here. H-Town, the logo, the Prince family. Look down here. Pictures of Takeoff. Rest in peace Takeoff. You see what I'm saying? I can't be the only one that think that's. And I'm not, because I seen on the Instagram people were saying the same thing. Like, it makes no sense. Look, why is this up here? Why is the logo up here? Why does this say H? Why is H Town up here? Why is the Prince family up here? And I don't know how genuine it was, because I didn't see this posted on any of their pages. That was when I looked. I don't know if they did it now, but this wasn't on any of their pages. It's like a sneaker. What's a sneaker hunt where you put sneakers and tell people it's there, and it just gets some type of recognition? That's what this was. H Town logo, the Prince family. Come on. Come on. Now, if it was done out the the genuinity of their heart, then shouts to them. But that looked a little weird to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I personally don't think that they should have had their names in roses. Why wasn't Takeoff name in roses? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't want y'all to think I'm being biased. I got nothing against the Prince family. I don't know none of them people. It's just this situation was crazy. Now, a lot of people let them off the hook with the Duke the God situation, but that's another story. Not the Duke the God. Wow, that's crazy. The Duke from Chicago. Not the Maltese logo. That's the Infinity Link logo from the album. Oh, my fault. All right, my fault. I've seen that logo. Nah, they got that link on there too as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Let me see. Cause I know that that's I did see this on one of their pages, that logo. Maybe I could be wrong. But I did see that logo on one of their pages. I gotta let me look for it in a few minutes. But if it ain't the Maltese logo, that's my fault then. I'll take that back. However, H-Town and the Prince family on somebody else's memorial is crazy to me. I don't care what nobody said. That alone is what caused our culture steps backwards, because we push that no snitching rule. Facts. Let me tell you, everybody's with the no snitching rule until something happens to somebody close to them. Then they want everybody to tell information. That's what kills me. That's what kills me. Something is going to give truth. Yeah, the truth always come to light. That's a fact. That's Infinity Links. Okay, I bet. My fault. So they put the logo. That's the Infinity Link logo. Oh, okay. See, but I know the Infinity Link, of course, but I could have sworn that was one of their logos. Like I said, I could be wrong. Let me see what page that was on. Like, hold on. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's not the Infinity Link, but what I am saying that I seen that on one of their pages before. Let me see which one though. Let's see. And people on YouTube don't even be caring about their thumbnails or nothing. This man got a whole thumbnail up. Hold on, I just can't believe somebody uploaded it like this. They put a whole thumbnail up with the dude face still in it. I mean, his face in the picture. This was poor um editing work. It's like they didn't even care. Look, hold on. Look at this. Look, they didn't even care to edit his face. See that? God damn. Going out bad. Who that? That's what's the name too. I seen one of his videos before. Shout out to him, but god damn. At least edit it. Alright, where that link? Let me try to find it. Black YouTube. Layman Fly, what's up, brother? Yeah, they do this, but like I said, maybe I'm wrong. I gotta go on Instagram and check, but I'm not logging on Instagram yet. But maybe I am tripping. Oh, swear, I haven't been on Reddit in so long. I haven't been on Reddit in forever. I got notifications though, I guess. Oh no, that ain't nothing. Alright. But yeah, man. He said you should play your background music on your lives. That's actually smart. That's actually smart. That's a good let me see. They'll probably copyright that or something too. They can't though, but who knows? I know some dude, he tried to use that beat and copyright the beat, and YouTube tried to take one of my, not take it down, but saying that he owned it. Crazy. At one point, I had to dispute it and all that. The only thing about disputing is you gotta put your real info and, you know. Which one is that? How brutal the inmates are with everything from fights. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, but that's gonna be a little, I don't know. I'll probably work something out. See how that go. Probably next live I'll try it. See how that go. See how y'all like that music in the background. It's crazy. That music get a lot of people rock with it. The Maltese gang sign. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but I guess. But to put flowers in a spot, the man dies just classless. Something you just don't do. Crazy. No such rule applies to people about that shit. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to the no snitching rule, it really applies. It don't apply to citizens. You know, I don't expect a citizen to go by the whole no snitching rule. That's for the people that's in the street. Because people that's in the street, they willingly participating and, you know, knowingly participating in something that whatever they doing. So when you tell, it's like, how could you do that when you participated in this? A regular citizen that ain't participating in the crime or none of that, nah, they got nothing to do with that. See my video I did on Big Mike, say Jay Prince got him sent to the penitentiary. I don't know about that video, but there's rumors that he told. But, you know, everybody's so shook and scared of Jay Prince, nobody asked him about it. That's what I was talking about earlier when I said a lot of these artists or just people in general, they're able, you never know what's really going on with them because they're able to control the narrative. They're able to tell you what you can ask them and X, Y, and Z. You know, but at the end of the day, none of them interviewers is really going to ask them about it. At least I haven't heard anybody. But a lot of people on Clubhouse be bold these days, so let's hope that he go in a Clubhouse room and somebody asks him. I like the background music. It's just signature. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try to listen. That been the background music since day one. I've switched it up a couple times to try to play with, sounds and see how people react to it. Nah. Every time I switch it up, people put that song back. I take right now if I upload a video and I got a different background music, almost 95% of the comments is gonna come from people telling me to put the music back. So what I do, put the music back. Sometimes you don't fix something that isn't broke. Appreciate you, Franco. Yeah, no snitching will apply to citizens, man. If you ain't in the street, then that got nothing to do with you. That's why a lot of the times I tell people, don't get women caught up in y'all bullcrap. Women sometimes to use in crime, it's easy, it's smooth because, women is women. So you can use them to get away with certain things. However, when they get caught up, majority of them women start singing like a canary because you know why? Them police, they play on the woman's emotion. They know that the woman is more rapists. You know that they know they more prone to tell. So that's what they do. But then I ain't gonna lie, some of them women hold it down. You got some women that really do hold it down. So I ain't gonna sit here and cap like all the women is telling. You got some women that really hold it down for crimes that you got women that hold it down for crimes that they didn't even know about. And you got some women that actually hold it down in crimes where they was put into by whether it was a spouse or whoever, and they hold it down. Fingers tied sign means ties. Yeah, that's, like, I remember telling you before, I was just saying, it remind me of 051 Melly because that was the very first. Yeah, that was the very first video I seen on here. That's dope. I appreciate it too. Yeah, the 051 Melly video, man, that was like probably one of the most controversial videos. Like I explained in one of the lives, the person that actually told me what they told me, they said they didn't really want to get in, they said they gave me the information, gave me proof of the situation. The next thing you know, they tried to back out at the end, which is crazy. I'm like, nah, the other one. Yeah, everybody say that, man. That music is your trademark, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, see, that's what I was going for too. Like I was looking for a sound and just trying to separate yourself from the rest of the platforms, the other YouTube channels. At the time, it wasn't too many people that had a sound. A lot of people was using either the same trap beat or the same drill beat. I was hearing a lot of the same instrumentals. So I said, I want to switch it up. So my point, if y'all pay attention, that's a lo-fi, L-O with the dash fi. It's lo-fi vibrational music. So it's supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to bring abundance. It's supposed to bring prosperity when you listen to it. So maybe that's why people gravitate to it so much because it's supposed to make you feel that way. So I figured if I do that and bring, the podcasting and all that, that makes perfect sense. It's like bringing both worlds together. You got the spiritual realm and then you got the podcast world. So you bring it together. I never really seen anybody with like not manifestation music, but like affirmational music and with good vibration and stuff like that. I haven't really heard anybody at the time, so I figured it was dope. My little daughters dance to it, bro. Nah, I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Let me tell you right now, I'll post that too. I'll put it in the story or something because that's different. How they even dance to it? I gotta see that dance. That's different. Leave Takeoff alone already. People gotta stop bringing him up. He's at peace. Facts. Now you're right. But the problem is how he went out. That's the problem. Right now, if something happened to you, and if it was it was done in an unjust way, people gonna be talking about it because of how it happened. You see what I'm saying? It's not about him passing away. Everybody, let me tell you, everybody got their day. Nobody's gonna be on this earth forever. That's the thing about life. A lot of people understand. You're not gonna be here forever. However, it's not about you passing away. It's how you passed away. I do understand that everybody have their time. It's just, it's a topic of discussion. That's all. No different than Biggie. It's just that when Biggie and Tupac was alive, we didn't have social media. But if we did, when they passed, it would be crazy. Imagine if you had social media with Michael Jackson, not Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson wasn't. I mean Biggie and Tupac. Imagine that. It would be crazy. All the old heads posting they lumberjacks. Y'all probably don't know what that is. Some of y'all, not all y'all, but posting the lumberjacks with the hat that match. Dudes posting they 40 belows. The boots. For y'all that, Tupac is still talked about now. Exactly. So just imagine. Imagine if social media was out before. If this man's still being talked about now, just imagine. Another thing, long live Tupac. Yeah, that's a fact. Another thing, that whole Young Dolph situation, although it's taking a long time for people for them to bring people to justice, it's getting spooky. And a lot of a lot of fingers are starting to point to that side. And by that side, y'all know what I'm talking about. They said Yo Gotti's big brother, Big Jook, had just been arrested, but I was on his Instagram not too long ago, probably like an hour or so ago, before I got on live, and he posted a video. It looked like him on the beach, by the water, whatever the case may be. I guess that's him, in reference to everybody saying that he got arrested. That's him pretty much showing that he's out living his best life, whatever. That don't mean that he didn't get arrested, though. Probably was bonded out or whatever. Who knows? But what I am going to say is, what's the dude name? Jovan Hernandez. He actually has a picture with Big Joke. And he is the third suspect in Dolph's murder. So it seems like I did the video earlier, it seems like everybody that's been tied to Young Dolph's murder has some type of affiliation with them other guys. So I wonder what that say in the future. You'll be going off on everybody on how everybody sold out. Facts. Tupac be going crazy right now. Hey, you know what's crazy? What about Vaughn, right? King Vaughn. What if he was alive and he heard that in that case that he got with Dirk and him, he was the only one to be indicted for it? Could you imagine? Like, I be thinking about certain things like that sometimes. Like, just imagine if this person was this or that person. Imagine if King Vaughn was alive and he heard that he was the only person indicted on that case. Come on. But this is what they tell us. What is his hair? Is it true, guy, bro? That's what they said it was. To be honest with you, I don't know where the rumors stem from. Right? That's why when I did the video, I put that it was a rumor, let it be known that it was a rumor. Right? It was a rumor. But the reason why I didn't pursue it because, like I said, I went on his Instagram and it shows that that he's actually out. Yeah, I don't know what transpired, but what I do know is right. What I do know is that the third suspect, Jovan Hernandez, in Young Dolph's murder, does have a picture with Big Jook. You know, just like the Makita's cookie owner's daughter, Raven, has a picture with Big Jook. See what I'm saying? It's not looking too good for them boys. Not looking too good, man. We already knew it was some type of foul play. Um, that kid, like I said, I got a whole playlist on that whole situation. We did mad videos around that time because around that time, it's like things just kept coming out, kept coming out, kept coming out, and it was like holes in all it. Every time they turned around and told us a story, it was holes in it, holes in it. So we did mad videos on it, covering it, debunking a lot of the stories. So the first thing they tried when we was asking like, "Yo, where's the surveillance footage?" The Makita's Cookie Shop, the owner, the daughter, they were saying, just so happens that they cut off the surveillance footage. It just so happens that they cut off the surveillance footage, man. It's foul how they did him. Like, they did Dolph crazy. Like, when you really get into the behind the scenes and the backstory behind it, like I said, there's a Young Dolph Unsolved. I don't know if it's still there. It's a page on Instagram. I believe it was a girl that's behind it because the way the person was speaking behind the page and responding to people, it sounded like a female. I know it's crazy when you say it sounded, but it looked like a female the way she was responding. Um, but oh, yo, something just clicked to me. That's crazy. Somebody sent me earlier. My fault. I know I'm jumping all over, but I see somebody said something about Birdman earlier on Instagram. Somebody sent me, who's Wavy Man, or something like that. Wavy Man, F and M or F, some Wavy Man. He was signed to QCP, and he lost his life not too long after signing the quality control. So seeing it, he told me to look into it. He's like, yo, look into it. It's kind of funny. I didn't really look into it because, I was going to, but I didn't. I was doing videos, whatever the case may be. But now since I stumbled upon the other video of his mother coming out and saying what she was saying about him, now it's all coming full circle. See what I'm saying? I gotta pay attention to these things, man. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, the person whoever was behind that Young Dolph Unsolved page, they went in. I'm talking about in. They had pictures, they had police reports, um, all type of things, man. It's whoever was behind that page. I've heard that the page has been taken down. I don't know how true it is. I gotta go look. I haven't checked it out in a long time. But it was Young Dolph _ Unsolved or Young Dolph Unsolved. He definitely would have snapped. It ain't made him a fall guy. And you know what's crazy? We already knew, the people that was paying attention already knew that they was gonna make King Von a fall guy. We've been saying it. It's videos of us saying it, and the people that were saying it as well. Because you know why? It became a point to where every time a death in Chicago, they kept digging up things. Suddenly, his name was involved in the KI. His name got involved in the other guys. Suddenly, now his name is involved in all these murders out of nowhere. And then we find out that They were saying he would have been indicted. That's crazy because Birdman doesn't talk to his own brother because he basically testifies against people that pass away. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. That's a thing people do. That's the thing that people do. What's a dude from Brooklyn, the drill rapper? He Blicky, something like that. The Blicky gang dude. He did that too. He blamed everything on his dead co-defendant. That's what they do. It was wavy navy poo. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, but they told me I didn't even know about him. I heard of that name before, but I can't. I'm not gonna say and lie, act like I ever listened to any of his songs or anything. But he's told me look into him, and he said he got killed shortly after signing to QC as well. Go ahead with that. At the time. Yeah, but they wasn't in good standings. But would they even be Would they even be an Eminem if Pac was still alive? I could see Pac now talking crap about Eminem. I can see it now. Welcome to live chat. What's this about? I don't know what. Hold on, I'm trying to hide all chat messages. I don't know. But anyway. Well, listen, y'all. I'm about to go do this video, the QCP video right now. Probably put it out either tonight or in the morning. I'm about to get to it right now. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. What time is it? It's only 11. Yeah. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Make sure if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so now. Hit the Instagram up at Hookah Anonymous _. You go follow us now. And yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I know when y'all hear that, it sounds cliche, but I really appreciate it. It's always a vibe. You know, I like getting on here. I like, building with everybody. It's always dope, man, hearing everybody perspective. That's why I try to chat and respond to everybody so it could be a dope vibe. And it's just not me talking. I mean, of course, it's just me talking. But when it comes to answering and replying, everybody, we talk about everybody, good, bad, or indifferent. Just not coming here with that weirdness. That's all. But other than that, yeah, we all just have a good dialogue with each other. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Please subscribe to the YouTube if you're not already. Go down to Instagram. Follow us at Hookah Anonymous _ T. I always appreciate you for pulling up every time, and doing your thing. And shout out everybody that also pull up with us, man. So I'm going to holler at y'all.